So today the goal is I'm going to go get all the tires loaded up that I loaded up yesterday. The tire shop that I deal with ended up being closed. So I got to go load everything up again. The whole trailer will be full. And we got to go try to get some tires straightened out for this weekend. So I got all this junk. I sold the Ranger. The Accord needs a head gasket. The Tahoe needs the distributor set and some vacuum lines worked on. That's going to need a motor and a transmission. I had a guy rip me off on the transmission, so this thing, I think I figured it out. I don't know just yet. Subaru's ready to go, and that's my work truck. And I got some stuff over there. I may end up scrapping some stuff. I really don't know. Our videos are a little behind, but what's going on is the guy that I rent this garage from told me that when his, I guess girlfriend, I don't know if they're married yet, but maybe new wife, whatever, said that when she retired, they're going to want to sell the building. I don't know that I want to invest in another building, or if I'm going to buy something, I want to build exactly what I want to spec of what is better suited for me. If I'm going to pay X amount of dollars, can I build one for X amount of dollars that will be closer to where I live, because I'm a whole nother town away, and will it fit better for what I'm doing? I like 4-post lifts. You know, I would end up having to replace all the garage doors here. And for the same money, could I get a metal building and it have new garage doors, you know? So I'll probably be dealt a hand pretty soon to just close this garage, and for a time possibly make decisions on either getting another garage or building a garage at my house or wherever. I got a couple of lots. So pretty soon I think I'll be tasked with making a decision on what I'm going to do, where I'm going to go from here. I'll already made this decision probably by the time you see this video, but and I may, you know, ride out the rest of the year here. I don't know, you know, what he's trying to do or where he's ready to be, so I got to fill him out, see what's going on there, and either we'll get together on this building or we won't. You know, it's no hard feelings for me if it's just not what I'm willing to pay, or you know, if you know, if we can't get together on the same page on the price or something. Who's to say? He may offer me a price and it'd be just right for what it is, you know. Maybe not. So we'll have to see, but it's in the air now. So I don't know that I'm going to do a whole lot of new projects. I may actually start thinning out what I'm gonna have, because if I'm back at my house and, you know, I don't have a garage at the house that I just moved to. I did at my old house. I had 2 garages. That's a whole different story, but so that's probably where I'm gonna be. So I may end up getting rid of a bunch of stuff that otherwise I could probably fix and finance, but now I'm without a garage. That just makes no sense to have a bunch of cars to sit out in the yard and have to work out in the rain and heat and cold and all that. At least not a bunch of them. I don't care to work on 1 or 2 here and there, you know, to flip or something or finance, but I don't want projects. And, you know, like right here I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars in the garage right now, you know, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sitting in the yard here. 9, there's one over there. And so that's 9 outside, 5 inside, and I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at my house. So I got a few cars. So plus what I drive, my daughter's driving a Lexus, my son has his car. Yeah, we've got a pile of cars. So I mean, we got yard full, so I don't need all that stuff at the house either. So, but all right, maybe it'll work out, maybe it won't. Who's to say? But we may end up just closing this for a while, putting some of the stuff back in storage, and it just happens this way sometimes. I mean, no hard feelings on nobody. It's just, you know, this is what he needs to do. She's retired. This was their plan. We discussed this when I first rented it. It's come to fruition a lot sooner than what I had anticipated. I thought I had probably a year here still, but that's not the case. So we may be pushed in a direction to have to make a decision pretty soon. But at the same time, maybe I might have a few months still. I don't know. I may buy the building. Who's to say? That's where I'm at, and that's what I'm dealing with. So I'm trying to push some stuff through here and finish it. I've got a guy working for me over here, and we got to finish that rental, and I've got to try to get some of these cars out, and a couple of them are done. So that Subaru is pretty much done. The Civic's pretty much done. So that just leaves the LS Swap Canyon that I don't know what I'll do with it, and then my son's truck and my drift car in the shop. So I mean, all these other cars are, you know, pretty much the stuff outside is the only thing I have to deal with. The inside cars, they pretty much run and drive. So we'll figure it out. All right, here we go. All right, so the tire shop was open, and they actually had some good spares down there too. So I went ahead and picked up a couple spares for the next time we go. So I got 5 tires, 4 matching set, and a really good tread actually for used tires. And then I got, I've got a random one. I think that's it, where I don't have a match. But now I got a pair of those, so that way we've got a match. My black wheels, I end up getting some 245 stretch for it. So we're good. Got everything else mounted and balanced. Well, mounted. When you're drifting, you don't have to balance the back tires. So we're set up pretty good now. So we should be ready to go drifting this weekend as far as tires. But now we gotta check on our cars and make sure everything's good. But, all right, here we go. Hey everybody, how's it going? Alright, today, it's the end of the day again. Got busy. I might have to slow down and film some stuff. The Subaru, I got to put 2 ground wires on it. She went ahead and got the car today. I ordered the ground wires. I didn't make any. I had a couple. I did make a couple, and I don't like them. I want to get the thicker factory ones. They'll be here in the morning, so I'm going to put those on. But she went ahead and took the car tonight. She's test driving it. She loves the car, so that's probably a done deal. So I'll end up with my CRV back. And my son came, helped me. And now I've got my 350Z seat in there. And maybe I'll get a little more seat time this weekend. Last time, there was a lot of cars. We didn't have enough tires. I don't want to take my new tires and my new stuff. I put some smaller, I tried a 245/45 on my 10.5-inch wide ones, and then the 10.5-inch wide ones, when this car, I got it, it had 295s on it, 295/40s or 35/30s, something like that. So it had some low profile, or not low profile, it had some little 555s on it, and they were new-ish, pretty much new. All right, so I went ahead and we just ran them when we started the drift thing, and when we got those wore out, they lasted forever because they grip so much you struggle to drift because they grip so much. So I was struggling the whole time. I had some big crazy gripped up tires day one, and I struggled. Well, we've changed it, put some smaller tires, something that's not as gripped up, and it's a way different experience for me. I can actually get around the track a little better. And so I wanted some new tires on the front, so I went ahead and, well, the ones that were on the front had a few miles on them by then, so I moved them to the back and then put new tires on the front. And the ones on the front were probably 80% tread, and my car made it on the track either 2 or 3 times, and it destroyed the tires. They just fell apart. So I went ahead and bought some 245/45 used. I found them, and I put them on those wheels. And I want to put a smaller wheel or a smaller tire on the front, see how it looks. They stretched, and it looks good on the wheel, but I don't like it as good as the 275s. on the car. On the wheel, you know, if you're going for the stretched look, it looks good and all, but you know, because you don't have that stretched look on those. But on the car, the other ones fit way better up in, you know, they come closer to the lip. They're tighter out here and they look way better. So I'll get the back ones on them. I'll probably go ahead and put the new ones in the truck, take them with us. This is a soft compound. I think it'll just burn them up. I'd rather have extra, you know, I'll leave them for last. If we get to where we don't have anything else and I got those to run, well, I'll leave them for last is what I'll do. And we'll put the 275 on the back, and then I'll get an idea of what it looks like with all 4 matching wheels on it, and that way we can drift. But I might have some more 17s or 18s, so I might have a plan actually. I got some chrome Ultima wheel. We've got a stack of 16s, and if the Ultima wheels, we bought a 1/2-inch spacer, and I think it'll make them work. We're going to take them with us, and we're going to try at least. We're going to see what it does. So, that being said, we're still trying to figure out tires. That's been the hardest thing so far. I don't know, I don't say it's the hardest thing. I mean, I had a clutch issue with that, and then we've had issues with my son's car overheating, and it's another one of the things with this whole event. But it's still fun, we enjoy it. You know you gotta enjoy it just to go through all this when you got rentals, and this is what you enjoy, you know. So, but yeah, maybe we'll get some tires figured out. We'll have a good time. If it rains, then, and plus it's cooling off, so we may not burn them up as quick. But if it rains, we'll be able to drive all day on the tires we got on the car, probably. That's the plus of drifting in the rain, is slows it way down. So when you get a drift car, if it's your first time, it literally feels like everything's going 1,000,000 miles an hour. That's normal. That's the way it was for me. It felt like somebody grabbed the controls on the car and just cranked everything way up. And so with it being that extreme, it's hard to just all of a sudden get it. So when it rained, it slowed it way, way, way down. I mean, because, you know, your tires don't grip up. You can't go as fast. You can't kick it around as fast. And it makes you slow, way, way, way down. And I learned more drifting in the rain than I learned at any single drift event. I learned more in the rain than any single drift event, I promise you. It was just less violent would be the thing. It's less extreme. It backs it way down to within reason, slows the experience way down to where you can kind of get the grasp on what's going on. It's not as fast, it's not as extreme. But, you know, still pretty fun. I enjoy it. So it may rain this weekend and possibly make it through on tires. So we got a bunch of tires. What we're running into now, we got plenty of tires, we don't have enough wheels. So I might have an idea on some wheels for tomorrow. Yeah, see what we can come up with. But all right, here we go. It'll be another drift event this weekend. I don't even know what number we'll be on, 11 maybe. By the time you get to this video, we'll be on, I think, 11. So all right, hope you enjoy watching the drifting. And the way it looks, we're gonna stay doing it. Just trying to keep up with it. All right, here we go.
I'm feeling high.